Hi, this is Papa Chris of Usap Lang Tayo podcast. I've been using Anchor as a platform to give love advices, life realizations, and self-worth talks. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Why? First of all, it is free. You heard it right, no membership, no fees at all. In addition to this, there is a creation tools that allows you to record and edit your podcast right from your computer or phone. Moreover, Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and many more. Not only that, you can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. Amazing, right? It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the Anchor app and start your podcast today.
You know? What's up mga fre? It's your Papa Chris back again with another episode of Usap Lang Tayo, light but real talks. Grabe no? Ang bilis ng panahon. Dati walang kayo pero ngayon wala pa rin kayo. Bakit ka naman nananakit, Papa Chris? Di naman ako nananakit. Real talk lang. Wala talagang kayo. Joke lang. Uy, sa mga nasasaktan dyan joke lang. Joke lang pero real talk. To all of the listeners ng episode na to, I hope you're having a good time because in this episode, we are going to discuss a very special topic. Ano nga ba yung pag-uusapan natin for this episode, Papa Chris? In this episode, mga friend, we're actually going to discuss the reasons why sumasana all ka pa rin hanggang ngayon. Diba? Pag-uusapan natin ng mga possible reasons kung bakit hindi ka crush ng crush mo. Huwag kayong mag-alala mga friend dahil kilala mo naman ang fafa mo. Kilala mo naman yung fafa mo. Akong bahala sa'yo. Pero bago lahat, shoutout ko muna yung aking mga ka-workmates, no? Sa freelancing fam. Shoutouts kay Eman, kay Jason, kay Diane, kay Mary, sino pa ba? Kay Harold, kay Bri, kay Lodi Leo. Yan. Hello sa inyo. At sa mga nakikinig nitong ating episode, I hope that magkaroon kayo ng kalinawan because I'm pretty sure that the main reason why you are listening to this episode is because you're kinda intrigued kung ano nga ba yung reason kung bakit single ka pa rin hanggang ngayon. Diba? I mean, if you know someone who's still single up until now, tipong puno na ng sapot ang kanyang gagambahay, ang kanyang bahay, buhay pala, sorry. Please tag them or share this to them, 'di ba? Para naman makapakinig sila ng value, no? Dito sila makinig, wag sila makinig sa mga lalaki o mga taong papaasahin lang sila. 'Di ba? 'Di ba? Okay. Dami ko sinabi. Pero yun nga, no? Shoutouts ko lang din pala yung ating bagong sponsor, no? May bago tayong sponsor mga fre. Malapit na may inaayos lang ni Papa Chris yung negosyasyon. Hindi naman negosyasyon. Mga ano lang, mga mga mechanics, no? For us to be able to get a sponsorship from a well-known brand, shopping brand, okay? So, abangan nyo yan. Probably, I don't know, siguro bandang May, masaset up ko na siya na maayos. So, abangan nyo yan. Please support me on that. And of course, thank you sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa ating show sa Usap Lang Tayo, because we have more than 2,000 plays na already. And those for some people probably small achievement, pero for a small podcaster like me, napakalaking achievement na nun. So I'm very thankful sa lahat ng nakinig or nakikinig or makikinig pa lang ng ating show. And I hope I was able to give some value to those people, no, na nakinig. And sana tuloy-tuloy nyo pa rin, no? Power. Okay, so let's go straight to the topic. Dami ko sinabi. So what are the reasons why single ka pa rin hanggang ngayon? Diba? Bakit di ako nagkakajowa, Papa Chris? Hindi ba ako kagusto-gusto? Papalit-palit pa ako. Yung mga Liza Soberano dyan, nako po. Pero ito sige. Simulan na natin, no? Tama na yung mga cheche-boreche, mga samot-saring commercial. Okay? Again, this episode is powered by Anchor, the easiest way to make a podcast. Ayan, nasingit ko lang. Sponsor din natin yan. Okay, so reason number 1, bakit single ka pa rin ngayon is it's because you don't make time to meet new people. Diba? Let's be brutally honest. You know, life isn't out to get you. You are where you are because of the choices that you make every day. Diba? I mean, at the very least, there's a whole lot you can do to dramatically increase your chances of meeting someone. Diba? Kaya ka pa rin single hanggang ngayon, it's because you are not allowing yourself to meet or open yourself to the others. Diba? Maybe you're a workaholic, or maybe kain tulog work ka na lang, or maybe MLS life ka, or baka tinatamad ka talaga. May mga ganun eh. Diba? They're not really interested, you know, in finding ways on to be with someone or to be in a relationship. Pero they are really frustrated to have one. Diba? Kinda ironic. Gusto nilang magkaroon sila ng karelasyon, pero wala silang ginagawang paraan, even chats, nor, may mga ganun tao eh. Diba? Pero, ito I'm not saying there's nothing wrong in pursuing what you want in life or kung anong gusto mong gawin sa buhay mo. I mean, kung gusto mong malaki sahod mo, di mag-OT ka lagi, power. Kung gusto mo mag-ML ka lagi, di mag-push ka. Basta huwag kang pabigat. Diba? Dami niyang pabigat eh. Sana ako doon. Hindi. Diba? Kung gusto mo puro K-drama or K-pop or Netflix and chill ka lang lagi, edi go. If that's what you really wanna do, by all means, go push for it. Diba? Pero, if you are still wondering why, bakit ganon? It's because you're not making time or allotting time. Maybe someone asked you to go on a date, but you refused because you have important matters to attend, or maybe some stuffs that needs to be done first. Diba? Mga ganung bagay. But if you want to be better, or if you want to get a good chances of, escaping the single life, you're going to have go outside and meet a bunch of people. Diba? That's actually the real talk there. Diba? Finding relationship is not like, finding a job in this aspect, because when you're trying to find a job, you have to go out, build a network, things like that. Diba? One of the best way rather for you to meet some people out there is through the use of dating apps. Diba? We have Tinder, we have Bumble, we have Tantan, ano pa ba? There's a lot eh. Diba? I mean, I know some people who says, ano dyan eh, sorry for the word puro mga manyak or puro mga pokpok, andyan yung mga worker, etc. Diba? Kaya ayaw nyo sa ganun eh. Kasi kesyo, yung mga tao na nandun sa mga dating apps na yun, puro init lang ng katawan ng hanap or minsan mga fubu-fubu lang, diba? I mean, that's true. Diba? I've actually experienced it personally. Diba? Siguro lahat ng apps, I must say na siguro parang 50% each of the apps has that kind of people na, alam mo yun, benta, laman lang, or just for fun. No, they're not really taking it into serious relationship or what, diba? And that's the reason why some dating apps has a ruined reputation. It's because of those people, diba? Ginagawa nilang parang hunting grounds eh. Diba? Yeah, pero marami pa rin taong gumagamit ng ganung apps. Diba? Trying to find their match, like their soulmates, diba? Swipe left, swipe right. Swipe or no swiping. Si Dora pala yun. I actually heard a lot of stories eh. Kasi si ganito, si ganyan, nagkatuluyan through this dating app. Ang pangit daw kasi, blah, 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 blah. Diba? Kasi, you guys or some people are actually judging the person that they or that this person met in that dating app. Diba? And it is being degraded eh. Because of what we think and how we think towards this particular matter. Diba? I mean, hindi porket na-meet niya yung the right one through the use of that dating app, fubo-fubo lang. Diba? Hindi ganun. Ito do not degrade the image or degrade the medium or the platform where the both of you met. Diba? Kasi what you should think about is what will happen after you meet each other. Yun lang ang dapat mag-matter dyan. Wala nang iba. Di ba? Do not judge those people who's trying to find their right one through the use of those kind of platforms. Di ba? Kasi to tell you honestly, some of the best relationships starts through the use of those mediums. Di ba? And let's be honest. One of the mediums that I'm actually pertaining to is what? Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. What else? TikTok, Snapchat, di ko alam. Diba? Marami. Kasi, chatting with your crush or chatting with someone that you're interested with sa Facebook or sa Instagram or Twitter, that's already a sort of similar to a dating app. Diba? As far as I know, ang Facebook, meron na rin parang dating feature. Diba? So it's also the same. Diba? I mean, those particular mediums are not really essential, but we're in the era where technology is innovating. So why not let's try to take advantage of the technology. Diba? After all, it was made to have a convenient life. Diba? And if finding the right one for you through the use of this particular mediums will help you, by all means, go for it. Diba? Wala namang mawawala sa'yo. Diba? Unless kung bibigay mo ang bataan. So again, if you want to escape the single life, kung gusto mong malagyan ng icing ang ibabaw ng cupcake mo, Mali pala. Make time for it, mga fre. Okay? Ika nga, landi-landi din pag may time. Okay? Alright. Cool. Cool tayo dyan. Okay, so reason number 2 why you are still single is that you haven't moved on from your ex. So this is my favorite reason. Papa Chris, kaya ba ako single up until now kasi di pa ako nakaka-move on sa ex ko? Yeah, somehow. This could be one of the reasons why or one of the reason why you are still hoping na there will be a magical moment na magkakabalikan pa kayo. Diba? Like, ganito yan. Parang, baby, tayo na lang ulit. Baby, this time, di na kita papakawalan. Tapos pagising mo, amoy laway ka na. Amoy laway ng lasing yung unan mo. Nag-iinip ka pala. No? Diba? Paano, Papa Chris? Paano kapag may na-meet ako, paano ko malalaman kung di pa siya nakaka-move on? Well, ito yan. One of the signs para malaman mo kung hindi pa siya nakaka-move on is when you are being compared to their exes. Uy, paano yun, Papa Chris? So, halimbawa, ganito yan. Halimbawa, nag-date kayo sa Jollibee, no? Bumili ka ng 2-piece chicken with yum burger and spaghetti and Shanghai rolls at Palabok. Kaya parang nagutom ako. So, yun nga. So, kumain kayo, tapos kayo kumain kayo ng Jollibee, diba? Bigla siyang magkukwento ng ganito. So, alam mo yung ex ko, lagi akong binibigyan ng balat ng chicken joy. Tapos, nilibre ako ng cheesy bacon mushroom. Dati pag kumakain kami, dito kami, tahimik. Pero ang saya-saya. Thank you Alam mo, naalala ko siya dati sa ganito, mata ko kumain yun, pang isang linggo kumain yun dito Dati pag kumakain kami dito, wala lang, parang hindi ko siya kasama kasi tahimik. Pero ngayon kasama kita, saya-saya. Thank you I mean, those little details I mean, they might not be, signs, but for me, they are. Diba? I mean, you have to be very careful, be vigilant, be very careful when you are getting complimented. Diba? I mean, especially if you are being complimented while they are bad-mouthing their exes. Diba? It's a sign that they have not moved on from their past, from their ex. Okay? So, balik tayo sa reason number 2. Kung bakit single ka pa rin hanggang ngayon. It's possible na you haven't moved on from your ex. Diba? Kasi there are times na hinahanap-hanap pa rin natin sila. We are present in the memories of the past. Diba? Merong mga regrets. Like, tipong sana pala di ko ginawa, or sana pala ginawa ko to things like that. And somehow you are hoping that this person will go back to you one more round, hoping that they will come, hoping na, or basically umaasa ka pa rin na magbabalik yung dati. Walang ganun, Mars. Diba? Ay, nako. Buhay nga naman. Diba? Minsan nga, ito meron nga dyan mga nag-i-stalk pa rin sa social media accounts sa mga ex nila, or somehow nakaka-chat pa nila or nakaka-text pa rin nila, diba? I mean, if this is the situation you're in, then you're probably better off taking a step back and staying single for your own sake. Diba? Please lang. Heal at your own pace in order for you to reclaim your independence. Diba? I mean, I know this may sound cliche, pero friend, you have to find yourself first in order for you to find the right one. Diba? Sarap pakinggan. I mean, there's nothing wrong taking time to find yourself. Diba? It may be even one of the greatest learning experiences in life. Diba? Why? Because you get to do the things that you like on your own pace. Diba? You're able to know what you really want in life. You're able to find yourself, to know yourself, and love yourself. So if you're in this situation, please lang, do not jump into a relationship. Because you will end up destroying that new relationship because of your past relationship. Okay? Cool? Alright. Sige. So, teka lang, aminin mo ng kape. Reason number 3 why you are still single is because you are nitpicky. Ano po yung nitpicky, Fafa Chris? So yung nitpicky, mga pre, it's like being maarte. Diba? Fafa Chris, hindi ba mas okay yung maging maarte? Kasi after all, we're choosing someone that we're going to commit and spend most of our time with. Well, ito yung nitpicky kasi mga fre, and selective or being selective, there's a two difference eh. I mean, there's a big difference eh. There's a thin line between those two. So nitpicky is being maarte and selective is pagiging mapili. Okay? There's actually a fine line between being maarte and being mapili. Diba? Selective people, they somehow judge their potential partners based on the levels of compatibility and chemistry with them. So parang ganito. Gusto ko yung magiging BF ko may work para hindi ako palaging sasagot sa burger at milk tea namin. Gusto ko maunawain kasi topakin ako. Gusto ko matured kasi gusto ko matured mag-isip kasi isip bata ako. I mean, kidding aside, diba? Halimbawa, gusto ko may work at matured mag-isip yung magiging BF ko. May tsura din sana para maganda lahi. Open-minded para may kasabayan ako sa goals ko. Diba? I mean, those particular examples, those are under selective people. Diba? They want someone who has the same capacity with them, who has the same goals with them, who has the same vision and mindset with them. Why? Because they believe that if they do have that kind of partner, they will be able to achieve their goals. They will be able to be successful as life goes on. Diba? And that's actually fine. There's nothing wrong setting standards like that. Okay? Pero, kung yung standards mo ay ganito, halimbawa, yung nitpicky, ito yung mga halimbawa, gusto ko may work at may position sa company. Ayoko ng low-tier positions lang. Gusto ko mature mag-isip, pero dapat kamukha ni Lee Min Ho. Gusto ko open-minded, pero banal. Gusto ko may car na 3, sa akin 2. Mga ganong examples, diba? I mean, in other words, nitpicky people, on the other hand, try to fulfill unrealistic expectations. It's like they are eliminating a potential partner because they don't like their appearance or status quo or their accent. Diba? Kumbaga sa simpleng mga flaws na yun, naalis natin yung mga potential partner natin. Bakit? Kasi gusto natin gusto natin perfecto. Diba? Ito yan. So, sa pinakamadaling paliwanag, no? Being nitpicky is maarte. Okay? And selective people is magiging mapili. Now, when you say maarte, ito na yung close to perfection ang gusto natin. Gusto natin yung standards natin na sinet natin dapat akmang-akma or pasok na pasok, 'di ba? Parang gusto natin lahat ng kinda unrealistic, no? Yung mga bagay na imposible mo talagang, hindi man sa imposible or somehow 90% or 80% mahirap makuha, gusto mo natutupad. Parang ganoon sa nitpicky people. And when you say selective people, ito yung taong may mga standards na sapat lang, no? Parang halimbawa, halimbawa, standards ko, gusto ko maputi, gusto ko singkit, gusto ko marunong sa buhay. So, yun yung standards ko, no? Ngayon, kung hindi naman siya ganun kagandahan, kung medyo chubby siya or what, that's fine. 'Di ba? Gusto ko nga chubby. O yan may idea na kayo, Di ba? Kasi, ito yan, there will be a time in life wherein looks will not matter anymore. Kapag tumanda ka, when you get old, your skin will go rough. Minsan kukulubot pa yan. Diba? Your hair will go white. Diba? Papasok din yung mga sakit na minsan makakalimutin ka na or what. Diba? As you grow old, your bones get weaker. Not really, it's not like, it's somehow they're not like what they used to be. Diba? Para sa akin kasi, what will matter at the end of the day is your sense of humor. Diba? Why? Because it's something na you can pass to your children, to your kids, or somehow something na you will be remembered. Kasi ang saya kapag yung partner mo has the same capacity or same vision. Kumbaga, ang saya kasi na magkaroon ng kapartner na the both of you has the same goals and the both of you knows how to differentiate fantasy versus reality. Diba? Reality is ang itsura bonus na lang. Diba? Looks are subjective. Looks are somehow standards ng karamihan sa atin. Pero at the end of the day, you will settle with someone who can accompany you till the very end. Diba? So if you are nitpicky, I can guarantee you, it'll be hard for you to get a love life. Diba? So huwag ka nang maarte, lalo na kung di ka gandahan. Diba? Alright, cool? Okay? Alright, so let's jump into reason number 4. Why you're still single? Reason number 4. It's because you are too independent. Papa Chris, ano po ba yun? Ibig sabihin kailangan mag-independent ako? No. Eto kasi yan. A relationship, mga fre, it consists of two people. Okay? If you think you're going to get into a relationship without sacrificing any aspect of yourself, then nagkakamali ka na. Diba? Kasi ito yan. Whether it's your time, routine, or diet, or etc. Kung ano pa yung matalas mong ginagawa. Diba? You should have somehow a level of flexibility. Diba? If you want potential partners to believe that they can coexist with you. Diba? I mean, if you're completely set on just doing your own thing, then maybe deep down, a relationship isn't exactly what you're looking for. Diba? Ever heard from someone na you are too much for them, in a sense na hindi ka nila kaya i-handle because how you handle yourself? Diba? Ito yan eh. There are people na ang gusto nila parang sila na nasusunod. Diba? Gusto ko pag ako nasa relasyon, ako lang masusunod. Kung ayaw mo sumunod, pwede ka nang umalis. Pwede mo akong hiwalayan. I don't really care. Diba? May mga ganun eh. Diba? They think na they are superior sa partner nila. And when you have that kind of partner na superior sa'yo, or umaastang superior, mahirap yan. Diba? Kasi, ang mangyayari niyan, ang dating niyan, kapag lagi kayong, nag-away kayo, diba? Ang lalagi, ang re-rebat sa'yo yan, di umilis ka. Di hiwalayan mo ako. Diba? Okay lang. I can live. Diba? I can live on my own. Diba? Yun yung mga signs na kung ganyan ka, okay, ikaw na nakikinig ngayon, kung ganyan ka, if you're too much independent, chances are that could be one of the reasons why you're still single, because you're not showing any level of flexibility, or somehow you're not showing any sense of parang teamwork, kumbaga. You're not cooperating in a sense na ang gusto mo ikaw lang nasa top. Dalawang bottom ka rin. Parang mali. Diba? So, may mga ganun eh. Right? My advice is that, being an independent woman or an independent man is totally fine. Diba? Meron nga tayong mga alpha men, alpha woman, diba? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's actually awesome. It's actually cool. Diba? Pero, be careful of being an independent or being an independent person, because somehow being an independent person, you somehow pushes or you somehow push people away from you, because they think that you really can handle yourself without their help, without their love, without their attention. Diba? That's the reason why some of the independent people are having a hard time to find the right one for them, because they have high standards. Ito na nga, both sa may standards sila, they're too much independent na they're giving off this vibe or this aura, or they're actually making it or showing to someone that they don't need a man or they don't need a woman. Diba? So that's one. Okay? So if you're too much independent, most likely you'll be having a hard time to find the right one. Diba? Unless you stoop down to the level where someone can love you in a simplest way. What do you mean? Sama ko kasi, madalas kasi sa mga independent people, they have high standards. Diba? I mean, hindi ko nalalata, pero I'm saying na madalas. And if you are this kind of person who has a high standards and yet you're independent, I'm gonna tell you this. Why not? Why not try to show some level of flexibility? Diba? Minsan iparamdam mo rin sa tao na kailangan mo rin sila. Somehow, no man is an island. Paramdam mo rin sa kanila na they deserve to love you. Yun. Diba? Oh, number 5. Okay. So, number 5. Reason kung bakit single ka pa rin ngayon is because elementary pa lang yung taong para sa'yo. Joke lang ah. On a serious note, reason number 5 kung bakit single ka pa rin ngayon, it's because hindi pa talaga dumarating yung taong para sa'yo. Sometimes, you gotta believe in fate. Na one day, darating yung taong para sa'yo. Na one day, this person will completely love you. Just the way how you love yourself. Diba? Hindi natin masabi. I mean, despite of the reasons na sinabi ko kanina. I mean, there's a lot, pero those are the majority or those are the top 5 rather. Minsan kahit ginagawa mo na, minsan kahit anong pagtitinder mo or pagdalandi mo ay talagang wala, 'di ba? Eto mga pre, usap lang tayo. If you are asking yourself right now why you are still single, asking yourself why you are alone at the moment, maybe you're asking, bakit ganun? Yung iba nagkakajowa, yung iba masaya sa love life nila, or naiinggit ka kasi gusto mo rin maramdaman yung feeling na pagmamahal ng isang BF or GF, or a love coming from someone of your opposite sex. And I'd say it's fine. Madalas kapag nararamdaman mo yung gantong feeling, it only means na you lack of self-love eh. Yung pagmamahal na dapat binibigay mo sa sarili mo, you're actually wasting it into thinking of negative thoughts like that. What I have mentioned earlier, always remember na if you want someone to love you wholeheartedly, you gotta have to love yourself wholeheartedly as well. And maybe you're still single, it's because aside from the reasons na binanggit ko kanina, you don't give yourself a value. You don't give yourself the love. You don't give yourself the time, the happiness that you deserve. Diba? Ito mga friend, huwag mong ipagkakait sa sarili mo yung mga bagay na yun. Because that is essential to your individuality. The right one will come at the right time. But in the meantime, be the right one for the right one. Yes, malaking kiss. Diba? I mean, focus on building yourself, improving yourself. Travel as much as you can, eat as much as you can, go to the gym, make friends, go to party, kaso bawal pa dahil pandemic. Diba? Have enough sleep or work as much as you can so that you can buy a car or house or what. Diba? Do the things that will be beneficial to yourself as a person. So that when time comes, the right one will come and you are a whole person. Diba? And the right one will love you just the way how you love yourself. Cool? Alright? So, ayun. Sana nagising kayo sa katotohanan. Na single pa rin kayo. Maraming salamat po sa mga nakinig till the end of this episode. I hope I was able to give something memorable or value to you. Diba? I hope at least, or I hope na-motivate ka man lang in a positive way. No? Wag lang sa COVID. I will be grateful always to you mga fre for listening my episode. So again, for more usapan, follow me lang sa aking social media accounts, sa FB page, sa TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, at YouTube. You can always listen to this episode and my previous episodes on Spotify. So ayun, this has been Papa Chris and usap ulit tayo sa susunod na episode. Stay safe.